Today's presentation, it's going to be one of two things. I'm either going to break this up into two, or this one's really good. It's actually something I did earlier, but I'm going to do it more conceptually. It's called The Birth of a New Form of Racism. And it's about, we'll call this The Birth of the New Form of Racism. Birth of a New Form of Racism. A new form racism. Okay, so in today's day and age, you will often interact with people who have black souls or white souls. Black souls, white souls. Okay. So what is a black soul? What is a white soul? Well, in today's day and age, you will meet. Oh, come on, try this again. You gotta word this better. You're playing on the knife's edge here. Let's see. How do you word this correctly? Oh, okay. So if you see someone's eyes and they're looking upwards, they're trying to create something, and/or they're lying. By the way. Technically, I'm creating something, but all creation is a lie. Because, I don't actually know what's going on. But whatever. Did you know anyone who says they know what's going on is lying to you? Because no one actually knows what's going on. So technically, when my eyes go upward, I am lying, but I'm also imagining how to word this correctly so that I don't stick my own foot in my own mouth. I have to be careful on this one. Let's see. Black souls, white souls. Modern day, there's a modern movement going on right now where it's called affirmative action for black souls. Affirmative action for black souls. For black souls. How many of you people have met a person you can clearly tell has a black soul, but you're supposed to treat them like they have a white soul? You know what I mean? Like, they go around and they're like, hey, you can look in their eyes, you can tell what they're after, you can tell what they're up to, and you've got to treat that person like they have a white soul, and they clearly have a black soul. By the way, we've all met, this is a concept of, there's Mexican people with white souls and black souls. There's black people with white souls and black souls. There's white people with black souls and white souls. This is about, you can look in their eyes a lot of the time. You can tell, does this person have a black soul or a white soul? In today's burgeoning, is it burgeoning? Today's very multicultural and multisoulism? You want to go like multiculturalism into multisoulism? In today's day and age, there's a growing movement in today's day and age of you must treat all souls as if they are equal. And that's a new movement happening right now. You will find people with black souls. Just because a person has a black soul does not mean you are allowed to discriminate against them. Is this funny? Yeah, it's kind of funny. What else we got? I don't remember. This joke's not going as well as I thought. I can't remember how this goes anymore. Have you ever met someone who's up to like $100 million in debt, and you can tell when you're interacting with them, they're just trying to get you to help them pay off their debt because they fucked up really bad? You can tell the water's at their mouth. You can tell by looking at them. Oftentimes they will treat you the same way, because if you have ever met a drowning person, they are often some of the nicest people ever. When a person is drowning, they will try and help you not drown. That's funny. What else? A black soul person will oftentimes try and drag you down. If they're drowning, they'll try and drag you down too when they're drowning. What else? But remember, all souls are equal. That's interesting. This was initially going to be about white trash. I was initially going to call this something like white trash. And then I was going to go like, white trash. And then I was going to say, hey, there's a lot of black trash too. Black trash. And there's a lot of, there's Mexican trash. There's a lot of Mexican trash. There's a lot of, hey, there's Ukrainian trash. Yep. There's Russian trash. There's Russian trash. There's Japan, China. Yeah, Japan and China both have trash in there. So these kind of diverge, I apologize. There needs to be there needs to be a modern movement of trash collection. Because modern society and this modern world have become extremely multisoulism. There's an extreme amount of multisoulism. Multisoulism is where you must treat all souls as if they are equal. When you can clearly tell there's a lot of black souls out there, but you're supposed to treat them with respect. And I don't believe in treating all souls equally. If I meet a black souled person, I do not want to show them respect because they have a black soul. And I'm a racist. I'm racist soul-wise. I'm trying to start a new movement of trash collection. I'm trying to get rid of the white trash, the black trash, the Mexican trash, the Chinese trash, the Ukrainian trash, the Russian trash, the South American trash. An anti-trash movement, and what else? The birth of soul racism. Yes, soul racism. Because they're trying to force multisoulism on you. They're trying to force you to treat all people, no matter their soul color, as equal. And no, I will not treat a black souled person with respect. If you have a black soul, I'm going to throw nothing but disgust at you. You black-souled people who have black souls. What else? It's a mailman. Oh, a woman. A woman. Yep. Okay. Is that the end of the joke? The modern Republican Party is practicing multiculturalism, but with souls. That's interesting. You must treat all souls as if they are equal. I'm not going to do that one, buddy. I'm not doing that. No way. I'm a soul racist. I discriminate based on your soul color. I can tell what color your soul is. I can look in your eyes. I can tell. No one's going to force me to. You're not going to desegregate. You're not going to integrate me into a black soul community. I refuse to be integrated into a black soul community. I recommend this. I think the entire world needs to do a trash collection. I think the entire world has a trash collection problem going on right now. Too much trash. This amuses me. I don't think anyone else will find this amusing, but whatever. That's because if you don't find this joke funny, you probably have a black soul, and I probably don't like you. Is that the end of the joke? You want to form a vigilante group? A soul-based KKK group? No, we'll get in trouble for that. You can't say that. We go around and we find people with black soul. No, you cannot say that. He's gonna. That sounds like vigilantism, by the way. It does. This is a joke. Whatever. Very funny. Very funny. That concludes the birth of soul discrimination. How there's an active attempt to create they're going to try and force you to treat all people, no matter their soul color, as equals. And no, that's very bad. It's going to be very detrimental to society. You should never treat a person with a black soul as if they have a white soul. That is a form of corruption. That is one of the highest forms of corruption that can exist in this world. If someone tries to get you to treat a person with a black soul like they have a white soul, that person themselves has a black soul, probably. Okay, that concludes this one.